By the way, congratulations with your 150,000.
Oh, yes.
I'm so
That Longrich has introduced to us. For me, I see God in everything. Because the bottom line is, God in 6 days, He created everything that we know life to be, right? And on the 7th day, He rested.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to our Longrich TV network. My name is Percy Taikul Madiba. I'm one starter in Longrich. I'm a Platinum VIP member in the business. And today I'm very excited because I'll be sharing with you one of the most important bonus in our business, which is called performance bonus. We do have a lot of bonus in our business. We've got maintenance, we've got leadership, we've got development, we've got referral, and we also have performance. Today only, I'm going to focus on performance bonus. And I'll try to unpack it as simple as I can to try to show you how, as a member, you can be able to earn on a weekly basis, because our performance bonus is one of the bonus that Longrich will be able to deposit money into your account weekly. So I'm going to try by all means to unpack these wonderful bonuses to help you to understand what you need to do as a member to be able to go out and earn money on a weekly basis. Now, before we talk about performance bonus, let's just go back again and talk about our entry level. This will then now help you to understand how do we earn money on a performance. Now, we've got entry levels here. We've got what we call Q Silver. We've got what we call Silver. We have a Gold. We've got a Platinum. We also have a Platinum VIP. These are our entry level in our business. Now, you will realize that all this level will now differ in terms of the amount to purchase the level. But I'm not going to dwell too much on that. Today, I want to focus on the percentage that you're going to be earning per level. Like, realize that here, if you are a Q Silver member, you will earn 8%. If you are a Silver member, you will earn 8% as well. But if you are a Gold, the company will pay you 10%. If you are a Platinum, you are going to be earning 12%. Remember, this percentage are going to be paid weekly. And if you are a Platinum VIP, you are going to earn 12% as well. You will also realize that as a Platinum VIP, you will also start partaking in the dividends of the company, which is 1%. This is the amount that the percentage the company put aside for all our VIP members to share. But it is not my topic for today. My topic will be based on the percentage that you can be able to earn on a weekly basis. Now, let's talk about this very quickly. A lot of you will realize that this is how our structure look. Everybody's business should look like this. Group A, Group B, as well as Group C. We have only 3 groups. You cannot have Group D. No, you can only go down. To go to the right, it's only up until 3. But to go down, it is infinite. Now, Group A, Group B, Group C. This is you. You are a member. We are going to talk about Q Silver and Silver because they share the same percentage, 8% each. Now, obviously now you are still new in the business, pre-diamond or diamond 1 or diamond 2, 3, somewhere there. You are a member, you are either a Q Silver or you are a Silver. What is needed for you to earn a performance bonus weekly, you and your organization need to perform, because performance bonus drive the performance of the organization. Now, let's make some simple example here. Let's assume that you here as a leader, you've got 5,000 PV. Remember, our PV start on Sunday after 6 o'clock up until the next Sunday. Now, from Sunday to Sunday, you and your entire organization managed to achieve 5,000 PV for that week. Now, let's try to split it amongst your groups. Assuming that on group A, you've got 2,000. On group B, you've got 2,500. And on group C, you've got only 500. These are PVs. Right. 2,005 plus 500 is 3,000 plus 2,000. That is 5,000 PV. All your three groups will have given you 5,000 PV for that week. The company will then now say to you, as a leader, for us to pay you, we will then look at your entry levels. What is your entry level? We are using Q Silver and Silver for now, which means you are going to be earning 8% of your performance. Your organization has performed for that week. They have given you a total PV of 5,000, but the company say because it has been split amongst three groups, group A, B, and C, which is 2,000, 2,500, and 500 PV, the company will then now say to you, the leg or the group that have more PV, we call it a sharing group or a sharing leg, which means if you look at this and we say we've got 2,000 PV, 2,005 PV, and 500 PV, that means that the leg that's got more PV, it is leg B. This is our sharing leg. Now for performance bonus, for you to earn performance bonus, which means it will then have to derive from group A and group C, because these are the legs or the groups that got the least amount of PV. 2,000 PV plus 500 PV, it is going to give us 2,500 PV. I hope we are together. Now that we've got our two of the weakest group together, they gave us 2,005. We then now have to go back and look at your entry level, which is very important. The entry level, to say you are a Q Silver or a Silver, which means we are going to pay you 8% of your total weak legs combined. Now, let's use a calculator quickly. We are going to say 2,500 multiplied by 8%. It is 2,500 multiplied by 8%. It is 200 PV. Now, I'm broadcasting from South Africa. So in South Africa, we're going to say we multiply by 10 rand. If you are in America, we are going to multiply by $1. If you are in Nigeria, you are going to use your currency. If you are in Mozambique, you're going to multiply by your own currency. You are in Zambia, you're going to do that as well. But now in South Africa, we're going to say multiply by 10 rand, which is equivalent to $1 in Longrich. Now 200 multiplied by 10 rand, it is going to give you 2,000 rand. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your income for a week on your performance bonus. Remember earlier on, I have mentioned that we've got leadership, we've got maintenance, we've got referral, we've got development, and we also have performance. We've got 5 bonuses in Longrich. But based on one bonus alone, this could be your income if your business looked like this. You are going to earn 2,000 for that week. This is when you are a Q Silver or a Silver. Let us now look at it and say maybe you are a Gold. If you are a Gold, we are going to multiply by 10%. Again, we are going to take 2,500 PV. We multiply by 10%. It is going to give us 2,500. No, 250, my bad. Sorry. 2,500 PV multiplied by 10% of a gold status, you are going to get 250 PV. Remember, every PV it is going to be multiplied by $1, which in South Africa it is 10 rand. That means that you are going to earn 2,500 rand. The difference between a Q silver and a silver and that of a gold, for the same amount of effort that you have put with the organization, you will earn 500 rand extra. Let us then now look at a platinum or a platinum VIP, because that pays you 12%. Now, we're going to say the same 2,500 PV multiply by then now it is 12%. Let us do that very quickly. 2,500 times 12%, it gives us 300 PV. Remember, we still need to multiply by $1 or by 10 rand times 10. It is going to give you 3,000 rand per week. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look at this, because this is important for you. The level, your entry level, it is very much important. Many times, a lot of people join the business, maybe because they don't sure about this business, they start here. Or maybe because of affordability, they start here. But that's not where you want to be. The ultimate goal is to become a platinum VIP. Not only that you will earn 12%, which is the highest percentage, but you will also be sharing the dividend of the company, which is 1%. But here, if you are sitting or you are a Q silver or a silver, you and your organization contribute 5,000 PV, which will be divided into 3 different groups. 2,000 per group A, 2,005 per group B, and 500 for group C. That will mean that you will have a total of 2,500 that your performance bonus will then come from. But if you're a Q silver or a silver, your total amount will be 2,000 per week. But if maybe you have been upgrading your account and you are now sitting with the points that give you a gold status, that means that the company will then now start paying you 10%, which is then now 2,500 rand. If you are a platinum VIP or you're a platinum, the company will then pay you 12% of the very same effort. It is now 3,000. Look at this. A Q silver and a silver member earn 2,000. A gold will earn 2,005 for same effort, and a platinum VIP will earn 3,000. This is 1,000 rand weekly extra compared to a person who is sitting or who has joined as a Q silver or a silver. What does this tell us? It tells us that we need, by all means, to make the point that we upgrade ourselves. Upgrade yourself until you earn the highest percentage in the business, which is 12%. Because when that happens, it means regardless of what you do in the business, you will always be earning the maximum percentage. In this instance, you'll be earning 12%. Now let's move forward and see if now you are building a business and it starts to give you more PV. We had 5,000 PV there. Let's now assume that in the scenario, you made 20,000 PV per week. Remember, as a business owner, your primary goal is to grow your organization. That is what I talk about always, that it's a duplicatable system. You bring your 3 and you teach your 3 to bring their 3. And everybody who joins the business needs to bring their 3. That means that your organization starts to grow. And when that happens, it means that you will move from this amount of PV that you're making with your small organization, as it keep on growing, you might be start making about 20,000 PV. And if this is what is happening in your business, we can also now say this is your total per week. But according to the groups, how can it unfold? Let's assume here you've got 8,000 PV. And we've got 7,000 PV here. PV. And then here it can give us 5,000 PV. Perfect. This is now our 3 groups. 8 and 7 and 5 give us a total of 20,000 PVs. Now, again, Q silver and silver, gold, platinum VIP. Let us quickly now go back and say, in order for the company to pay you here, the percentage, we then have to look at the leg or the group that's got more PV, which is going to be Group A. Group A have the most PV compared to the 2. The Group B and C have the weak number of PV, the least number of PV. Now, which means that this leg or this group, will call it a sharing group. Now, your income will then derive from Group B and a Group C. 7,000 plus 5,000 will then give us 12,000 PV. Ladies and gentlemen, as a Q silver and a silver, you are going to earn 8%. 12,000 multiplied by 8% is going to give you 960 PV. Remember, we multiply by $1. In South Africa is 10 rand. That is going to give you 9,600 income per week on a performance bonus alone. Now, let's look if you are a gold, what is going to happen? 12,000 PV multiply by 10% is going to give you 12,000. No, 1,200 PV. Yes, 1,200 PV times 10 rand is going to give you 12,000 rand. If you are a Q silver and a silver, you earn 9,006 for the same effort. But if you are a gold, for the very same effort, you'll be earning 12,000. For the same amount of P, which is 12,000, we now need to multiply by 12% because you are a platinum VIP or you are a platinum member. Multiply by 12% is going to give us 1,440 PV. Remember, we multiply $1 or by 10 rand in South Africa, which means you are going to have total amount of 14,440 rand. Nope, my bad. 14,400. Just by becoming a platinum VIP, your income for the same effort that the Q Silver member put in the business, if you put the same amount of effort in the business as a platinum member or a platinum VIP, you are earning 14,400. A gold member will earn 12,000 rand. You as a Q Silver or a silver will earn 9,600. Do you see the difference? I always say to people, by not upgrading your status to a platinum VIP, you are robbing yourself of some good money. Because if you minus 14,400 and you minus 40,400 and say minus 9,600 rand, you are losing a total amount of 4,800 rand. If you were a platinum VIP, you will have earned 14,400. But if you are stuck on a Q Silver and a silver, you are losing an amount of 4,800. And this is weekly. That is why it is always important as a member to make it a point that you understand the entry level, that sometimes could be because of finance, that you didn't have enough money to buy a gold status. You couldn't have enough money to become a platinum member or to be a platinum VIP. But that does not mean that that is where you need to be. You need to be able to make a point that every now and then you keep on upgrading until you also start enjoying the total percentage, which is, or the maximum percentage, which is 12%. Now, let's now say your organization is growing once again, and you are now able to make, let's give an example quickly here, and say your organization has a move from 20,000 PV, it's probably giving you about, let's say 100,000 PV. Because the important part here is to grow your organization. If you are making 100,000 PV, still we're going to say 8% on Q silver and silver, 10% on gold, and then 12% on a platinum and platinum VIP. Now, let's look at it here quickly and say you have 35,000 PV here. You have 15,000 PV. And you have 40, no, 50,000 PV. Now your total PV for that week, 100,000. Group A give you 35,000 PV, Group B 15,000 PV, and then Group C 50,000 PV. Again, before the company give you a performance bonus, they will look at your two weakest legs. At this point in time, leg A and B are your two weakest legs. And then leg C, or Group C, is now going to be called a sharing leg. So your income will derive from these two groups, Group A and Group B. 35,000 and 15,000, it's a total of 50,000 PV. So your income will then come from your 50,000 PV, which means from your Q silver, we'll say times 8%, and we'll quickly do it, 50,000 times 8%, it is 4,000. Quickly means that your income will say 4,000 times $1, which is 10 rand, is going to give you 40,000 rand. This is your weekly income per week on your performance bonus alone. Now, if you are a gold member, the company will still say you get 50,000, you got 50,000 rand that come from your two of your weakest leg. We are going to multiply that by 10% now, no longer 8%, because you are now a gold member. Then it's going to be 5,000 PVs. We are going to multiply by 10 rand. That means you have 50,000 rand. That is your weekly income based on performance bonus alone. If you are a platinum member or a platinum VIP, the company will then now say to you, this 50,000, we're not going to multiply by 8%, not by 10, but we're going to multiply by 12%. 50,000 times 12%, it is now 6,000 PV. Times $1 or 10 rand in South Africa, that is going to give you 60,000 rand. This is your weekly performance bonus. We haven't calculated any other bonus besides performance. We are only dealing with performance. So what does it tell us? It says to us as members, what we need to do on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, we need to perform. We need to have PV in our three groups. Because when that happens, it means there is no way when you can have a PV in at least two of your weakest in two of your legs that you can't have an income. If all of us need to earn an income, we need to have a behavior that performs weekly, that performs daily. Then when we have this type of business, we will have an income. But again, what is important, it is the entry level. Q silver and silver, gold, platinum, platinum VIP. Look at the difference. If you're a Q silver and silver, you will have earned 40,000 rand. But if you're a gold, it is 50. Difference of 10. If you are a platinum or a VIP, 60,000 rand. So there's a difference of about 20,000 rand that you can miss out if you are not a platinum or a platinum VIP. So very, very quickly, what you need to do from now going forward is to upgrade your account until you reach this level, which is a platinum or that of a platinum VIP. But this is what is important for me that I love a lot about our performance bonus. This is how the business look. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I love it. I've seen a lot of compensation plan from different companies, but I can guarantee you that this one is generous. Number one, when you talk about performance bonus, we are talking of an unlimited bonus. We say this is your first generation. If they go and bring their 3, become your second generation. If this go and bring their 3, become your third generation. Ladies and gentlemen, these people, you don't have to know them personally. But this is what I love about this business. It says it does not matter what is happening in your business. For as long as somebody right here can buy PVs, it's your income. It does not say it only ends up until 6th generation, 7, no, up until infinite. That is why we talk about building a legacy. Irrespective of number of people that join your business, for as long as in that group, there are people who buy products. Because when you buy products, ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee you, you are buying PVs. And a PV, if they are split into 3 different groups, you are going to get performance. Now, I want us to go out and start doing the right thing. I love Eric Ward. And Eric Ward said, when a new member asks the best advice to succeed in network marketing, he said, I advise them to go all out. I advise them to go and succeed and make the point that they do what is required. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot succeed in Longrich if you're not willing to do the basics. You cannot succeed in this business if you're not willing to learn. Certain things, when your uplines or your leader or your sponsor advise you to do, they don't need questions. You don't need to know the reason, the motive behind it. I can guarantee you no one will lead you astray. That is why I want you and I to go out and start performing. I have explained how the company pays our performance, which means there must be PV in 3 groups. But how do we ensure that there are PVs in 3 groups? How do you do that? We need to go out and recruit people. Because when a person joins the business, what happens is that we get PV. When you buy products on upgrade order, you get PVs. Now, I'm sitting here, if you can see, I have a beautiful product in my hand, which is called a bamboo soap. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you have seen this product. I love it a lot. If you buy this product, you are going to get 3 of this inside. 3 bamboo soap. Now, obviously, talking from different countries, but in South Africa, a box of that is 118 rand. 120. You are going to spend 120. You are going to get this box. This box will give you 7 PV. This is the least you can do as a member. Today it's Sunday. We are saying our performance bonus start from Sunday to Sunday. And I want us to go out and buy at least 1. You can just buy 1 box of soap, like this one. It's going to give you 3 inside. But the intention is to get this 7 PV. All of us. This is not a challenge. This is not a strategy. I want you to understand what I'm trying to show you. I want us as Longrich members to go and buy the soap and get 7 PV. Obviously, if we are all going to do it, it does not matter where you are placed in whose legs. When your downlines are doing that, it does not matter where they are placed. The ultimate goal that I'm trying to show you and teach you based on performance bonus is that there must be PVs in all of our groups. So if we decide that we are going to buy this from today up until next Sunday, then we will then know that in the next 3 weeks how much the company will then now pay us. What are we driving? We are driving a behavior of leaders who perform. Ultimately, this will also help you to become a platinum VIP. Myself, I'm a platinum VIP. Together with my daughter and my sons, they are platinum VIP. Is it necessary for me to buy a bamboo soap and get 7 PV? Definitely. Why do I want to do that? I will then buy 7 PV. I will deposit 120 into Longrich account, buy 7 PV. I will then collect this from my stockist, but this is what's going to happen. I am not going to put this under my business because I am a VIP already. So if all of us as Longrich member can make a decision to say we want to earn weekly, how do we do it? We need to have PV in our groups. But for now, I'm saying we go out and buy the soap. 120 rand, it gives you 7 PV. Why am I talking about the soap? Somebody say, why don't you talk about the toothpaste? The reason I'm talking about the soap is because we are in a COVID-19, which means that we need to be consistently washing our hands using a soap. So this is one of the essential products that can help you together with the loved ones, and you can also sell it to your customers, to your friends, and to your family. When all of us together are doing that, ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you we are all going to start earning performance bonus. This is one of the bonuses that is going to help you to enhance performance of your team. And if you all can keep on doing it, not only this week only, but consistently making a point that there are PVs allocated in your groups, I can guarantee you that all of us as members, we will earn an income. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do have questions, drop them in our comment section. We will try by our utmost best to make it a point that we answer your question. I hope this wonderful session becomes very much valuable, and I hope we can all go out and start earning money on a weekly basis. Once again, my name is Percy Tycoon Madiba, the African Prince of Network Marketing. I thank you so much, and God bless you. We love you.